And on this Friday, October 17th, 2025 edition of Newsmakers, President Trump is following up on his executive order promising to make in vitro fertilization less expensive. Jennifer King reports.
President Trump has announced an agreement with a drug maker to lower the cost of a common medication used for in vitro fertilization treatments.
EMD Serrano, the largest fertility drug manufacturer in the world, has agreed to provide massive discounts.
New federal guidance will also encourage employers to offer fertility coverage separately from major medical insurance, similar to eye care or dental coverage.
We want to make it easier for all couples to have babies, raise children, and start the families they've always dreamed about.
It's not mandated or free, but the move aims to make IVF treatment more affordable. Medicaid Chief Dr. Mehmet Oz was in attendance at the White House.
There are going to be a lot of Trump babies.
Officials say the drug will be available on Trump RX, a government website expected to launch next year. The president was asked his response to those who object to the policy because IVF treatments can involve freezing and potentially discarding embryos.
Pro-life, I think this is very pro-life. You can't get more pro-life than this.
Jennifer King, Washington.
Meanwhile, a number of religious conservatives oppose IVF or certain aspects of it, and pro-life activists are already decrying the president's announcement. For decades, the Catholic Church has called IVF immoral because it replaces natural procreation with laboratory procedures and often involves the destruction of surplus embryos, which the Church considers human life. The Southern Baptist Convention lamented the destruction of embryonic human life in a 2024 resolution and urged members to carefully weigh IVF's ethical implications. The resolution echoed a 2024 Alabama Supreme Court ruling that frozen embryos have the full rights of people. Oregon Senator Ron Wyden says cities should turn off their flock cameras because the company is not living up to its promise of protecting Oregonians from immigration and abortion-related searches by out-of-state law enforcement agencies. Flock cameras record vehicle license plates and locations, allowing law enforcement to search by make, model, and even a bumper sticker. Wyden says his investigation found that software filters that are supposed to prevent immigration and abortion-related searches can easily be modified. OpenAI has announced that ChatGPT will soon engage in erotica for verified adults. CEO Sam Altman says the company aims to allow more user freedom for adults while setting limits for teens. OpenAI isn't the first to explore sexualized AI, but previous attempts have faced legal and societal challenges. Altman believes OpenAI isn't the moral police and wants to differentiate content similar to how Hollywood differentiates R-rated movies. This move could help OpenAI, which is losing money, turn a profit. However, experts express concerns about the impact on real-world relationships and the potential for misuse. New York City is suing the federal government because of cuts to school aid tied to gender identification school bathroom policies. Scott Pringle reports.
The Trump administration previously ruled that New York City's gender guidelines, which permit students to use bathrooms based on their gender identity, violate civil rights laws. Because of that, the U.S. Education Department axed $47 million in federal school grants that impact 19 magnet schools. The city argues in the lawsuit the removal of the funding was not proper and conflicts with local laws prohibiting discrimination on the basis of gender. Scott Pringle, NBC News Radio, New York.
The Roman Catholic Church and Church of England are taking a historic step. Next week, King Charles III and Pope Leo XIV will pray together in the Sistine Chapel. This marks the first time since the Reformation that the heads of the churches will pray together. The ecumenical service on October 23rd focuses on caring for God's creation. Buckingham Palace and Vatican officials announced the details today. During the visit, Charles will receive a new title and recognition at St. Paul's outside the walls. The visit was originally scheduled for April but was postponed due to Pope Francis's illness shortly before his death. And that's Newsmakers for this Friday, October 17th, 2025 edition. I'm Keith Black.